All right, guys, so we are going to do a quick recap. Now, we had a two-man that I sent out to my paid members only. That was the Erica Hamby. She hit. She went over her PRA of 27.5. And we also had Howard going over her fantasy score of 27.5. So we went 2-0 there. Also, guys, I typically only do 2 lines a day, but for some reason I did 3. And we did a 6-man. We went 4-2 on the 6-man. And on the 4-man, we had Cunningham, we had Boston, we had Howard, and we had Austin. Austin did not hit. So the 4-man went 3-1, the 6-man went 4-2, and the 2-man went 2-0. So a very profitable day as we've been doing as of late. The rest of the week, I'm only going to create 2 lines and my top players list. So guys, without wasting any more time, let's break it down. Coming into your YouTube airways, I'm Vaughn, the Statman, and welcome to the Stat Room. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Vaughn the Statman, and you can follow me on Twitter at VonnTheStatman. And guys, check out my website, vonnthestatman.com. And these are some of the top dunks from the 2024 to 2025 NBA season. So without wasting any more of you guys' time, let's break it down. Welcome back, everyone. I am Vaughn, the Statman, and thanks again for joining me on this DFS journey. And I have some solid picks in store for you today. And also, guys, if you've been watching me more than one time, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because obviously you love me. Now, these picks, they may go up, they may go down, but I don't believe they're going to take any of these picks off the board. Now, they might raise them or lower them, so you use your discretion whether or not you want to get them in early. And also, guys, if you are interested in the rest of the picks that I will come up with, you can go to the description section of this video, find a link to my Patreon, and also a link to my website, and find a package that best works for you. Now, the way my top players list works is I typically create 12 to 14 props. And I'll have 8 to 10 that I really like a lot. Then I'll have my second tier, and it'll be normally 4 plays that I'm kind of on the fence with. It's typically 3 to 4. Then I have my 3 plays in the next tier that has the highest probability of cashing. So a lot of people just use my 3 that has the highest probability of cashing. Then they like go on my list and pick one. And then I'm going to send out a 2-man lineup and a 4-man lineup. And then if you want to do a 5-man or 6-man, you just add one from the picks that I like the best. Or if it's a 50-50 pick that you like, oh, this is more than 50-50 to me, then you can use that as well. All right, so let's go ahead and break it down, guys. We're starting off on parlay play. And you have a 5-game slate tonight. On 5-game slates, if you take your time, guys, now it's going to take me probably 2.5 to 3.5 hours to break down all of the games. I'm kind of just skimming through it on the video, but I did break down 2 games. So out of the 2 games I broke down, I'm going to give you some picks out of that game. And my first pick was Connecticut going to Washington. And we're going to go down for points, rebounds, and assists. And the player, they don't have everybody on the board yet, but they have Mabry. Now, Washington is a pretty solid defense, but they are more solid against the center position, and they don't have the center position up. So I'm going to skip this game since parlay play doesn't have the picks up, and I'm going to give you Minnesota at the New York Liberty. And the player that I love is I'm going to give you Natasha Cloud. Now, the way Minnesota plays, Minnesota tries to take away scoring options from the other team's best players. So that means that they're going to put all the attention on INSQ and then put secondary attention on Jacquel Jones. And they're going to say, Cloud, Phoebish, beat us. And Cloud has been doing decent. And she's been going over this 22.5 points because of the way Minnesota plays. So I believe she does it again in this game. So we're going to take Natasha Cloud to go higher than 22.5 fantasy score. If you like the video so far, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment. If If you haven't played on Parlay Play, you are missing out because they got some of the best picks in the industry. I love the value here, guys. And if you go over to Parlay Play, you use my code and sign up, they'll match you up to $100 and they'll give you an additional $5 and they'll give you a free protected pick. Go check this site out, guys. It's one of the best platforms out there. So without wasting any more of you guys' time, let's get into the last pick. All right, guys, so still on Parlay Play, and I'm going to give you an alternative pick to Natasha Cloud's fantasy. I'm going to give you her points, rebounds, and assists. Minnesota is one of the best defensive teams. I believe they are the best defensive team in the whole WNBA. So Natasha Cloud is going to have to help because Jacquel Jones, she typically is at the three-point line because she's guarding Smith or Carlton. So Natasha Cloud is going to have to help rebound. And she is going to be the primary ball handler because they're going to try to conserve Sabrina Ionescu's energy for the second half. So take her to go higher than her points, rebounds, and assists of 17.5 if you don't like fantasy score. If you don't have an account on Underdog, you can use my code V8 Sports and Underdog will match you up to $1,000 on your first deposit. So guys, use my code and get this money. Okay, guys, so the purpose of this segment is to show you guys what is the difference between a power play and a flex play and how to actually put it into your lines. So once you have all your picks, you have to select at least 3 to do a flex. Now, power plays are not the plays that I recommend, but I can never tell anybody how to gamble. But I know that if you do the power plays, you will probably be adding money quite frequently on Prizepicks, so you can do what you want with your money. The flex plays, I like it. Whenever I do 3 picks or more, I do a flex. So once you have your pick selected, you go down underneath your last pick and click on the box that says flex play, and you're all set. All right, guys, so let's finish breaking down this video. All right, guys, so we're going to finish this video off on Prizepicks, and we're going to take Natasha Cloud to go higher than 22.5 fantasy score. And for the last pick, guys, we're going to go down and I'm going to give you guys Sabrina Ionescu. And I believe this is going to be her bounce back game. She typically does well in New York. I take her to go higher than 27 points, rebounds, and assists. You want to get this in early because I believe this is going to rise to about 28 or to 28.5. So that's it. Sabrina Ionescu higher than points, rebounds, and assists. And we got Cloud to go higher than her fantasy score. So, guys, don't forget to win-win. That means give people what they want so you can get what you want. And don't forget to think in ink. That means write it down so that way it can come true. Good hunting on this 5-game slate. Love you guys.